My best friend shaved off half my eyebrows before prom out of jealousy, then pretended it was an accident. So I ruined her social life by playing her video at full volume. So my supposed best friend Kayla destroyed my eyebrows the night before prom, and I just found out she did it on purpose because she was jealous of my date. We've been friends since middle school, and she was always the pretty one who got all the attention, while I was the sidekick. But this year things changed. I started taking better care of myself, got contact lenses instead of glasses, learned how to do my hair, and suddenly, guys were noticing me. Kayla acted supportive but kept making these weird comments like, enjoy it while it lasts, or don't let it go to your head, whenever someone complimented me. When Ethan asked me to prom, she literally said, him? Really? I thought he had standards, then laughed like it was a joke, but her face was all twisted and mean. Ethan was actually her crush for years, but he never noticed her because she always played these stupid games instead of just talking to him like a normal person. The night before prom, Kayla came over to do our makeup together like we planned. She convinced me to let her shape my eyebrows, saying she'd been watching tutorials and knew exactly how to make them perfect. I trusted her completely because why wouldn't I trust my best friend of 6 years? She had me lay back and close my eyes while she worked and kept saying things like, trust the process, and you're going to look so different, which should have been a warning. When she was done and handed me the mirror, I literally screamed. She'd shaved off half of each eyebrow, leaving these thin, weird lines that made me look permanently surprised. The worst part was they were completely uneven. One was higher than the other, and there were bald patches where she'd taken chunks out. She immediately started apologizing, saying she didn't know what went wrong, and the tutorial made it look so easy, and maybe we could fix it with makeup. I was crying so hard I couldn't even speak, just staring at my ruined face in the mirror. She kept saying it wasn't that bad, and people probably wouldn't notice, which was complete bullshit because you could see the disaster from across a room. I had to go to prom looking like an alien while she did her own eyebrows perfectly, because of course she actually knew what she was doing. At prom, everyone kept staring and whispering, and Ethan tried to be nice, but I could tell he was embarrassed to be seen with me. Kayla showed up looking perfect, and spent the night hovering around Ethan, pretending to comfort me while making sure everyone saw my messed up face. She even said loudly, don't worry, nobody's looking at your eyebrows, which made everyone look at my eyebrows. I left early and cried the entire night. Fast forward to yesterday, 3 weeks after prom, and I'm at our friend Destiny's house. She pulls me aside and goes, I need to show you something, but you're going to be really mad. She shows me Kayla's private Instagram where she posted a story the night before prom. It was a video of her practicing on a mannequin head saying, final practice before I give someone a makeover they'll never forget, and you could see her deliberately making uneven marks and laughing. The caption said, sometimes you have to level the playing field, with a devil emoji. Destiny said she screen recorded it because something felt off but didn't see it until after prom. I was so angry I was shaking. This whole time Kayla had been comforting me and acting like she felt terrible when she planned the whole thing. I drove straight to her house where she was having a pool party with a bunch of people from school, walked right through the gate and up to where she was sitting with her new boyfriend Alex, who she started dating a week after prom. I said, hey Kayla, remember when you ruined my eyebrows before prom and pretended it was an accident? She starts doing her fake innocent act, saying she still feels so bad about that, and she doesn't know how it happened. I pulled out my phone and played the video at full volume. Everyone at the party stopped talking and watched her practicing how to mess up eyebrows while laughing about leveling the playing field. Her face went completely white and she started stuttering that it wasn't what it looked like. Alex goes, you did that to your best friend on purpose? And she tries to explain, but there's no explanation for that video. I said, you were so jealous that Ethan asked me instead of you that you deliberately sabotaged my face. You're not a friend, you're a pathetic, insecure bitch who can't stand when you're not the center of attention. She started crying, saying I was humiliating her, but honestly she humiliated herself. Alex got up and left, saying he doesn't date people who would do that to friends. Half the party left with him. The best part is Ethan heard about everything and asked me on a real date yesterday, saying he felt awful about prom and wanted a do-over. Kayla's been texting everyone trying to do damage control, but nobody's buying it because the video is pretty clear. My eyebrows finally grew back normal and Kayla's reputation is destroyed, which seems like fair trade to me.